Hey guys, hope you're well. We are back for another A-list report. We have been a little bit sloppy with it for the past couple of weeks. I was ill, and so it's primarily my fault. Drop the blame all on me. But today we have a special guest in the form of Big Dick, aka
nice to meet you.
Richard Wray. He is our first and only current brand ambassador. And I am very pleased to say that, Richard's here today and we're going to talk about several different topics. He's been a loyal customer for A-List since the start, I think. And,
from the very beginning.
He sort of comes to Body Power with us all the time, on all our events, everything like that. And I'm sure he's going to have a very prominent role to play in the years to come with A-List. So get used to this face. Get used to this face. Okay guys, so we're going to start today off with our March offers. Well, actually no, let's recycle back a little bit, let's rewind it. Let's talk a little bit about Richard first. So Richard obviously trains, he trains really hard. Recently level 3 qualified, I believe.
Yeah, 2 and 3 qualified now.
Really cool. So really cool that you sort of progressed along that road.
Yeah.
I believe you work a 9 to 5 currently.
I have a full-time job as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and incorporate both.
Amazing. So he's turned, something that I really appreciate from that is he's really turned his passion into a job essentially, which will, I'm assuming do you want to take it full time eventually if you can?
Eventually. At some point,
when you can, build up the funds, and that's the way everyone should start that. That's how I started A-List. It's just you got to pay your dues, and I think that's something that Richard's very aware of, and he's a very hard-working guy from what I've seen. So I wish Richard all the best when it comes to the personal training side of things and his journey in the fitness industry, which we will no doubt be supporting him with 100%. So anything else you want to add to that? Anything else you want to tell the viewers about you?
I've been training probably about 12 years now, so I started when I was about 18, which is to some people is a little bit late.
Well, I was going to say I was young, but
but yeah, I train 5 days a week. I love the gym, I love the whole atmosphere. I've been quite an avid supplement user for, I say supplements, I'm not
for no peds here.
No, none of that.
Natty crew.
Move, bitch, get out the way, bitch, get out the way.
For a good 10 plus years, so I've got quite a bit of knowledge built up over time, and it's something that now I want to give back and help other people with.
That's really cool. Like, turning a passion into a job, in my opinion, is the best way to go about things. I've seen both sides. People that are very close to me, in fact, that have tried, they've built a business for the sake of earning money. I'm sure we've all encountered this at some point, and that is honestly, guys, one of the biggest mistakes I think you can make in today's market economy, whatever you want to call it. You have to be passionate about what you're doing to be successful for it. I don't care what people think. There are times when you're not going to want to do this. Like Richard, he's going to be working so long. He's going to be having serious long hours. And the passion that he has for PTing, the fitness industry, the supplement industry, is going to be the driving force that is going to get him through those long hours. I'm sure fair. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Great. Well, you've got a little bit of a background on Richard. You guys know about me already. I'm pretty boring. But let's get on to the cool stuff. The really cool stuff that we want to get onto today. So first off, we have March offers. Now, this one's a pretty cool one that you like. So
it's a good one.
20% off ABC, Pro, and ISO from Core Nutritionals. All of those products, no code needed, 20% off whole of this month. That's pretty crazy.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
that's a big one. So not only you got 20% off that, it's the best intra-workout amino acid product on the market, best probably post-workout protein on the market,
I would say that.
And general all-round protein as well. So it's a very, very
really
good
time release. So if any of you struggle to get your meals in, throughout the day, whether that be, you know, you might be working night shifts or whatever, or you might, work might get in the way, you might not take in a few meals for a while. Casein is a great way to elongate your anabolic window. So it's a slow release protein. The amino acids will be drip fed into your bloodstream. It's a great way to get around that, guys. So quick hack there. Moving on, you then got Alani new bundles. So new brand to the site, relatively speaking, launched in December in 2019. But these are the first bundles we have put on the site since then. So I believe you've got a twin pack. You have a Katie Hearn bundle, which is, I believe, her pre-workout, the protein, as well as, I believe, super greens. And in some of those as well as getting a discount, you're going to be getting the new Alani energy drink free in there as well, which is pretty nice, isn't it? Like,
very good.
One of the best
very
energy
good.
drinks I've ever tried. So bundles are sick. What's your standout from that Alani? Because I know you have tried it and you are a fan.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the energy drinks. I like the Cosmic Stardust flavour.
Yeah,
I haven't tried
really
all
cool.
of them.
Yeah, that's the GNC exclusive. So
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. And,
yeah.
you know, some people don't want a massive can
Yeah, that's fair.
to carry around them, so they are slightly smaller.
Yeah,
But they're very, very nice.
yeah,
Big fan.
really cool. And then moving on, so America Energy. So speaking about energy drinks, this month and this month only, spend £75, you are going to get a free America Energy of your choice in your order, as well as some free samples. I think we'll say 2 free samples in your order with every £75. So that's a pretty good deal as well. That's blankets, that goes across everything. Just make sure you put your flavour in the notes section, otherwise we're guessing and we might get it wrong, as we occasionally do. Because we're not telepathic, guys. But anyway, moving on. So we do have some back in stocks this week. So we have, first of all, America Energy. That will be back in stock now, but while we're filming this video, the container hasn't arrived yet. It lands tomorrow, but by the time you're watching this, it's already in stock. And that will include all the old flavours. So American Classic, which is a cherry cola, Victory, which is a cream soda, Freedom, which is like a lemon ice lolly, Make America Grape Again, grape, Not Your Granny's Apple, apple, and there's various others. I think there's like 8 now. It's crazy. He's bringing out loads, isn't he?
Yeah, more and more.
Doug's blown them out. I think he's even got 3 in the works at the moment as well, on top of, I might not have been able to say that, but he's recently got into quite a big distribution chain in the States, which has enabled him to then bump up the amount of volume he's doing. So I think he's going to do another 3 new flavors, which will then take it to like 11 flavors, which is pretty crazy. But the newest flavors that are on this shipment, Justice and Liberty, Blackberry Lemonade and Strawberry Kiwi. Are you excited for that?
I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, are you sure?
Very.
You don't sound it.
Very sure.
Okay, cool, nice. We're both very excited for it. I've already tried it. I tried the beta samples. They were so good. I tried those when I was in Vegas, but I also got sent some like semi-finished cans a couple months ago. Some of you guys may remember. I tried it actually on an A-list report. So if you haven't seen that, go check out the taste test. That was live. I was hoping that we were going to have a can for Richard today, but unfortunately I let you down, mate.
That's all right.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
But yeah, those will already be in stock. Hope you guys are enjoying them. You got straight up packs, and you've also got the can solos for all you Star Wars fans out there. Han Solo.
I like it.
Yeah,
like
it.
Got you.
Cool, nice. So that's America Energy. We then also have Steel Subs. So Alpha AF,
Big
Veg
fan.
Pro, big fan of Alpha AF. We'll get into that in a sec. Veg Pro, so you have the peanut butter, which is the fan favourite. You have the strawberry cheesecake and you have the snickerdoodle, all back in stock. Obviously strawberry cheesecake and the snickerdoodle is new. So testing the waters with those, so if you want to get after them, I'd get on it quick, 'cause it will fly. Then Anabolic, everyone's favourite intra-workout. Probably one of the most comprehensive intra-workout carbohydrate supplements I've ever seen. All of that back in stock. Alpha AF. I think you're going to take it away.
I'm a big fan of Alpha AF.
Yeah.
I do want to start from the beginning and say you want to be using this over the age of 18, or
Yes.
possibly even I'd push it to 21 because your natural hormone levels from 18 are going to be at this peak.
Yeah, I agree.
These are for men only. Effects. Wow. What I experienced firsthand, because I always do an 8-week cycle, so I do 8 weeks on, 4 weeks off.
It's like 2 bottles, isn't it?
Yeah. Sleep is amazing. Energy is amazing. Recovery is amazing.
And that
Libido.
And keep this as
big dick.
as PG as I possibly can. But if you are slightly more hornier, then
No surprise. Don't be shocked.
things downstairs are quite greatly improved. Let's just put it like that.
It is strong, guys. Very strong. Alpha AF, we sell a lot of it because it's an extremely well put together product. Formula wise, extremely synergistic. You've got some ingredients in there like the Barovian and the Safid Musil that are so potent at the doses that are in. Like the Barovian's in at a full gram. You've also got some laxagenin in there, which is great for increasing protein synthesis and reducing cortisol levels. Overall, all-rounder, great product. It's really good for boosting testosterone, decreasing cortisol, and estrogen as well. So you're really going to see some good results on it. And like Richard said, you probably don't want to be taking this below 21. I have used it. I'm 24 now, so yeah, about 25 and over, your testosterone levels start to decline. But to be honest, guys, I didn't necessarily need it per se. I was taking it because I was curious, and I was extremely impressed with the results. You might not necessarily have the budget to stretch out to Alpha AF, and that's absolutely fine. It's not an essential product for performance or muscle growth per se, but if you are looking to increase your strength, recovery, libido, sleep, it's a superb way to start.
Absolutely.
I think that covers it really. And then anabolic, you have tried anabolic?
Yeah, I use 1 scoop of the Candy Bliss
Yeah.
in 1.5 litres of water intra-workout, and yeah, that lasts me 2 months. It's very economical.
Sorry guys, our script is just formed. I'm doing some, there we go, that should be okay. No, I'm gonna hold it. I normally hold it anyway, but I tried to prop it up this time. So anabolic.
Very economical, great pumps in the gym.
Yeah,
Tastes really good as well. So
they call it vein juice in the US.
Yeah.
Would you believe that?
Yeah,
I could believe
I can
that.
vouch for that.
The pumps are sick.
Yeah.
It's got non-stim in there as well as loads of other cool stuff. So I really like anabolic. I'm a big fan. One thing though that I'll get onto in a minute is I haven't found it to be the most versatile. So what I mean by that is, if I'm taking anabolic, I can't take a non-stim with it.
Okay.
Have you found that? Like,
No, I mean,
you okay with it?
are you on about the citrulline that's in it?
Yeah.
As
So
well?
for me, it's too much.
Okay.
Like my stomach just doesn't handle it, and I end up with citrulline in. Yeah, not literally, but you guys know what I mean. Like stomach goes a bit nasty. Don't want to get too graphic with it, but I got to get to a toilet quick sometimes. Too much citrulline sometimes for some people.
I mean, yeah, if you're stacking that with a pre-workout and then a non-stim, and that, I mean, sometimes I go up to 16 grams of citrulline.
Like for me, that is too much.
Yeah.
Do you handle that okay?
Yeah, fine.
Well, if you're one of those people, absolutely fine.
I'm all about the blood flow.
You're all about that blood flow.
All about the blood
that
flow.
nitric oxide production. Okay, cool. So that's what's back. Has been, well, should be back now. Coming soon. So we have the new Core Intra. We have Core Pro, £2. Highly anticipated. Core Load in the restock. So I think I've got 3 products there. So let's talk about Core a little bit. There's a lot of really cool, exciting things happening with Core.
Yeah, absolutely.
I previously talked about the A-List report, the rebrand, and everything that's happening with Doug and like his brands. Really, really cool stuff. But it's actually really good to get it from Richard's perspective today. So we had a short conversation in the office earlier, and I asked you straight up, because this is something that I'm very passionate about. I want stuff that's exciting for you guys to take, to try, and to really get on well with your fitness journey, because that's essentially that's a big part of you taking supplements.
Absolutely.
Like, whether we like it or not, we have to be excited about it, and because that helps with the consistency of taking it and everything like that. And you came back and you said, you know, core, you're really excited for core this year.
Very excited. Yeah, I mean, I've been using their products, I think even before you started selling them.
You did, yeah.
So obviously you've got Intra coming in very, very soon. There's a greens product.
Yeah.
And then I think in April there's Core Pump, the new Core Pump as well.
Crazy guys.
So literally, I mean, Core's, I love them as a massive rebrand as well. They've literally got you covered for everything, really.
Yeah. And big thing that I'm very pleased about with Doug is, like, he is expanding into various different business ventures. Like, some of you guys may know, he's part owner of Arms Race. He obviously owns America Energy. He owns Nutrition Corners. He's very versatile with his business models and his business ethics and just business in general. And that, therefore, he's able to take a piece of each and apply it to what I would consider his main focus, which would be core, because that's what he started with. And I think we're really going to see that come out this year with some incredible new flavors for Pro, which you know, tasted good before, but I really think it's going to be next level this time. And also, like, Pump, like Peak X, we all know, didn't taste too great. The formula was very good. Like, we have to, you know, take our hat off to him for that. But mixability, flavor, you know, it just wasn't there. And that's fair. You know, he's taken that on the chin and he's moved forward. And I know from this new Pump, just like I obviously told you guys about the Fury, I can't quite disclose all the Pump stuff yet, but I've seen the formula, I have taste tested, and it's going to be next level.
Exciting times.
It is very exciting. So those will all be coming this month, at the end of this month. When the £2 Pros are released, we'll be getting them in, as well as Core Intra, as well as Core Load, finally being restocked. So then moving on, you have Steel NO7, another new Steel product, so very exciting. So this is like a trademarked, I want to say, not exclusive, but it's one of two products, I believe, currently that are using this ingredient in the supplement industry. And this is what I love about Steel, the innovative reach that they have with their ingredients. Like, some of their ingredients that they have in their products, like we spoke about Alpha AF earlier, is really profound. Like, it's really, really cool. And that's exciting for me, being a supplement nerd.
I think we're both supplement nerds. We both love it.
We do. We both do love it. So Steel NO7, the 1 pill pump product. It sounds too good to be true.
It does. I think it's going to be a 30 serve bottle as well, so it's going to last you, a long time, 5 weeks if you train 5 days a week. There is a lot of hype behind this product. And we'll just have to wait and see if it lives up to that, really.
Yeah, we will be doing reviews on that. I'll make sure I get up a review as soon as we get it in. I wasn't able to get it on the last shipment, still haven't released it to us yet. They've just had it on their site. But as soon as it's available to us, we will get it in. I'm hoping it will be this month. Moving on, Cutler Generate Sour Series. So you will be getting a rainbow candy version of Cutler Generate, which is their comprehensive EAA product. Delicious series of flavors from Cutler. Have you tried the sour series?
I haven't, no.
I'll give you a taste test after this. It is spectacular.
Okay.
If you use it as a nootropic as well, guys, that's a little sneak peek as to what we do here at A-List. 1 scoop of Prevail as a nootropic halfway through the day. It's amazing. So Generate Sour Series coming this month. Then you have a full restock on Formula 1, Greens and Microfactor, and probably some other bits from First Form. We'll try and get in some new products from them, but First Form are killing it, guys, at the moment. Like, really are. Like, their products are flying out the warehouse, and for good reason. Like, they're super high quality. I mean, you don't get SQF level 3 certified quality assurance for nothing, you know.
Yeah, it's the best you can get. I mean, from what I've seen as well, you know, the greens and reds, as soon as it arrives, it's gone again.
Yeah,
that's just how good their products are.
Yeah,
so.
and we don't get a small amount of it either, guys. Like, just so many take it on, because the main thing that you feel with greens and reds, especially in the current state of affairs with, like, I hate to say it 'cause it's a bit of a buzzword at the moment, but like coronavirus and things like that, like, you got to look after your immune system.
Absolutely.
And reds, it fights off free radicals. It is designed to protect your immune system as well as, you know, beef it up at the same time, so you can fight off horrible, you know, viruses, colds, everything like that. It's a product I frequently use, and I sort of kicking myself because I kind of didn't use it for a little while, and that's why I think I got sick.
Possibly.
Yeah, so...
Well, you're better now, so it's all good.
Better now. I am making sure it stays in my supplement routine for as long as it's in stock, because you guys are taking most of it. But we will have a restock very soon. Then moving on, I think... So we will go to one topic of discussion for this video that I think it might be very blasé for some of you, like you might know about it already, but I spoke to someone not too long ago who watches our content, and they're a little bit intrigued about what is the benefit of a non-stim pre-workout. And to be fair, it's quite a good question.
Very good question.
Because most people know about like the physical effects,
yeah,
but not many people know about the intrinsic effects. What happens within your body? Why you take a non-stim to, you know, further your fitness goals, which is why you take it. You don't. Hopefully, you're not just taking it to look good, although it is quite a big factor.
Yeah,
the pump is the cure majority of the time. But anyway, I don't need this. Non-stim pre's. Pumps.
Blood flow.
He loves it. He loves the blood flow. So, going to science, I think we should best start with the science side of things. So, with a non-stim pre-workout, guys, the whole idea of it is to increase blood flow. Now, there are some non-stim pre-workouts that contain nootropics in their performance benefits as well, for people who train late at night that don't want stims. That is part of it as well. But in general, if we're speaking across a broad spectrum of non-stim pre-workouts, it's mainly just for blood flow and to drive nutrients to your muscle. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because these supplement companies, they assume that you're going to stack it with a stim pre-workout. So why would you want loads of blood going to your muscles? So number one, nutrient delivery. So all the cool things that you're taking in pre-workout, you could be taking in, well, you should have had a high protein pre-workout meal. That should be number one. So the proteins there, hopefully, are going to be shuttled to your muscles with this non-stim pre-workout more effectively than if you weren't to have taken it. And they do that by transporting it in the blood, because that is your body's form of like public transport, if you will, for your nutrients. So all the nutrients you take in, they go to your muscles via your bloodstream. Pretty, you know, simple when you think about it, but that is true. And then so from there you are able to recover faster because the proteins are getting to your muscles quicker, and you're also able to hydrate better and just use those ingredients more effectively. And I think that is quite prominent. Like would you say for your years of taking supplements that, you know, like a non-stim pre-workout does elicit that?
Absolutely. But obviously the main goal is to drive as much blood and nutrients to the working muscles whilst you're training. Obviously, if you are using a stim pre-workout, you're vasoconstricting those blood vessels.
Yeah, that is very true.
So you want to be opening them up as much as you can. To allow that blood flow to really...
Because that's overlooked. If you're taking a stim pre, like Richard said, which is very true, you are constricting your blood vessels because stimulants do that. But if you sort of counteract that with a non-stim, then you don't negate those results, but you sort of decrease them quite significantly. So you're still going to get a large amount of blood to your muscle, which is also going to do something called stretching your muscle fascia. Now, your muscle fascia is a thin rubber band. So imagine this. Let's go to the balloon analogy. So maybe Joe can put up a balloon here. That he did this very well last week. Let's really test him this week. So when you blow up a balloon, you're obviously stretching it. It's getting bigger, it's expanding. Same with your muscles and a pump. However, if you think of the outside of the balloon as your muscle fascia, that is, after your workout, it's going to shrink back down when the blood comes out of the balloon. The idea is that you are able to create a gap between your muscle fascia, which is the balloon, and let's say there's something inside the balloon. Not really a good analogy for that, my bad guys. But let's say there's something close to the inside of the balloon. That is your muscle. So there's something inside the balloon. You want to create a gap between the muscle fascia and your muscle for you to then drive proteins in there, drive everything that we just talked about with nutrient delivery, to then build and also replenish the amino acids you've broken down and everything like that. So you're going to grow your muscle tissue. That is what a pump does. It stretches the muscle fascia, puts as much blood in that balloon, water in that balloon, whatever you want to say, to stretch it as much as possible so you can create as big a gap as possible. Then you have to do the work by putting in the proteins, amino acids, everything like that to fill that gap and hopefully stretch the balloon so it doesn't, go back saggy and, what it was like previously, which is not progress. So hopefully you can do that part, drive a load of blood in there. And to be honest, can you think of any other reasons for a non-stim?
Obviously, if you work a shift, work late at night, you don't want to be taking too many stims late at night. Pump products are getting better where they're adding in nootropic ingredients in there to also almost sort of mimic a stim, but it's not actually a stim. So that's obviously going to be key.
No, that's all very true. A lot of people don't like taking stims. That could be if you are one of those people, you maybe have had bad experiences with them in the past. You're jittery,
very sensitive.
It could be sensitive. You may have some concerns about your health in terms of blood pressure or something like that, and you can't take stims. It's fair enough. Take a non-stim pre-workout, and you won't have those issues.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think that basically covers it, guys. That is what a non-stim pre-workout does. If you enjoyed today's episode, guys, please do leave a comment, like, subscribe, share if you wish. I'd really appreciate it if you did. Big Dick would, all of us here, A-List would. Please share this video so more people can interact with us here and we can build a really cool community of people to interact and help each other reach their fitness goals, because that's why we do this. So
absolutely.
Thanks, guys. I think that is going to be it for us today. It's a long episode. I do apologise. If you've made it to the end, thank you very much. And yeah, if you like this special guest episode, please support the video and we'll keep bringing Big Dick back. And
I want to come back.
And other special guests as well.
Absolutely.
So that'll be really cool. Okay, guys. Thanks very much. Hope you have a lovely day. We'll see you on the next one.